The bird. The bird. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to make this super super quick. No, guys, I'm serious. I'm being serious. I'm gonna try to make it super quick because I got shit I gotta do and I gotta get ready for work. But it's basically gonna be talking about. I really do not think anyone should have kids. Um, I don't think anyone should be in relationships either. Um, I know people just want sex, but I'm tired of what this world has come to. I'm tired of the way the world treats us, and just a little bit back. I don't like. There's no point in having kids because people can't even take care of themselves. So why would we want to have kids? I see this all over that, the rich are complaining because the sheep is not making sheep, You know, the wolves are complaining because sheeps are not making enough sheeps. Get that? Um, they're upset because, we're on social media and a lot of social media presents sexual themes on social media. And I know this is probably what they want, but then again, they're complaining at the same time because we're not, making enough. I don't know if their whole idea was to get us, very horny all the time so we can make more, so they would make more money. I don't know if that was their idea, but nobody is procreating, which is upsetting the rich, like Elon Musk and so forth. Yeah, I mean, the birth is decline, so no one's not making shit. But why would we, dude? We can barely afford shit. We can barely afford anything. And they're making it much, much harder for us to do things. So, what's the point? Taking care of a kid is extremely difficult. You need to be, you know, I was told you got to have three things in order to have a kid. Three things. You have to have the mental state, the physical state, and the financial. So, mental, physical, financial. You got to be mentally fit. So, you got to be intelligent. You got to be smart. You got to know shit. You can't be dumb, but most dumb people are. And you got to be physically fit, meaning you got to be healthy. You got to be healthy. And then financial. You gotta have to have money in order to have kids. Those are three things that a person should have in order to have kids. Okay? Those three things. If you do not have any of those things, you should not be having kids whatsoever. Because then you end up in shit. Then your kids are gonna be fucked up. So you gotta get smart. You gotta get physically fit, healthy, and you gotta have to have money. After all that shit, yeah, go ahead and have kids. Yeah, go for it. Have kids if you got those three things. Me, I don't I can't say that I'm fully smart. I still got a lot of shit I gotta learn. I'm not, and you know what? I'm probably not gonna get to that point. And even if I do get to that point, I still not wanting to bring a kid into this world. This world is so fucked up. It is so fucked up, guys. Like there is no point in having kids in this day and age. There's no such thing as traditionalism. If I were to go to another country, like maybe Japan or any other country, like some Muslim country, maybe like Dubai or something, because I know over there they're very strict on things. So I know that the people over there would be decent. I could probably sleep with my door open and no one's not going to steal shit, because they know the consequences of stealing over there. So I can literally leave my front door open and no one's not going to do anything, because if you do that in Dubai, you're done, dude. You are yeah, it's very strict. You can't even spit in Dubai. You can't even spit. So if you got some saliva in your mouth, you're gonna have to find some sort of tissue or a trash can, and probably spit in that. Because if you spit on the ground, you're arrested. They will arrest you. Like that's how very strict the boy is. Um, just for spit, yeah. I mean, here in America, you could spit on the ground, right? That's like nothing. But over there, no, you can. There are certain things you cannot do in Islamic countries. So. Yeah, you can probably have your front door open. And plus it's a rich place, so nothing will happen. Um but the women, see, I want a woman who is very traditional and who will stick with you, and everybody knows who's seen my previous videos. I like, pear shape, plus size women, um thick, BBW, you know, around that SSBBW or BBW, plus size thick. I like that. But anyways, I'm very traditional. I'd rather be with a traditional type of a woman. Uh, a woman who will stick with you, death do us part. Not, oh, let me put you on child support. I don't want to put up with that. So nobody cares about that anymore. So it's like, what's the point of having kids? Um, but this is why nobody wants to have kids. And the government, like nobody wants to work either. Nobody wants to have a job because they're getting fucked over. I can't afford shit. Nobody can afford shit anymore. People can't pay bills. They feel like they're just getting screwed. So it's like, well, if you're gonna keep screwing me, I'm not gonna have kids. There's no point in it. So abortion is on their list. See, this is something that the right doesn't understand. They're like, why do people abort? Why are people aborting? Because people can't afford, and people look at this world as like everything is too populated. Like we're overpopulated and everything is too expensive. So why bring a kid into this world? So the only option is hit the abortion button, you know, do the abortion option. Because they want their kids to have a good life. Like every parent wants their kid to have a good life. I don't want my kid coming into this world. I don't want my kid coming into this world feeling like there's no opportunity when I can't even get the opportunity. If I can succeed in this world, then I will probably end up having a kid because I succeeded. I did something. If you made it, you can have a kid because you know that you did it. Okay, I did it. All right, let's settle. I mean, we're smart. I'm fit. I got a big home. I got, maybe not a big home, but enough to have a kid. I got plenty of money, and I can have a kid. So I guess we're gonna make a kid. That's how it should be. A lot of people can't do that now. That's why a lot of people are just like saying fuck it. America used to be the land of opportunity, and it's not happening. But other than that, guys, I'll talk more about this. I can't see. I wanted to make this short. I'm always talking. I'm this dude. I'm VBer, guys. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe. And I know I talk too much, and I try to squeeze everything out there. I should do a live show or something. But thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.